Hello guys, I just want to teach you trading mind psychology, how to take losses, how to understand the game, and what will help you while you are taking this forex journey, or you saying that you are a forex trader or you want to be a forex trader. So guys, you'll just have to understand that this game is very much tough. That is what matter most, because if you want to be a forex trader, that means you must be willing sometimes to even trade a million accounts. So what matters most is that you just have to follow the rules. So I'm going to help you with my psychology on trading. So the problem is really the problem. The problem is really the problem. So the problem really this problem that means that the problem is not the problem. Like, so you will just have to understand that 90% of your harm is caused in your head by your thoughts and you. So you'll just have to understand that you are the one who always cause problems in your life, or you always cause problem here in forex trading. That is what you just have to understand. 1% of the harm is caused by reality, what actually happens and the outcome. 1% of harm is caused by reality and what actually can come. What does that mean? That really simply means that if you are trading, 1% of the harm is caused by reality, but 99% is caused by your psychology. That means if you are having a right psychology or a right trading psychology, that means you are going to survive here in the market. So lot of people, they just give up easily just because of they think that they just want to give up without even knowing why are they giving up. They just try to give up just because of they cannot face the challenges. They want to fight the challenges, but they are afraid to stand against the challenges. Most of the time, the problem is in the problem. The way we think about the problem it is. You will have to understand that if you think of something, that now that something now become a problem to you just because of you are really thinking about it, and you will have to understand that that same thing you were not going to have problem with it if you were not, or if you didn't even think about it. So you will just have to understand that if you are trading, the problem is really the problem. So we will just have to move to the next one. This is the next one. This is the next one. The second one, let's see, avoid self rejection. Guys, while we are talking about avoiding self rejection, you'll just have to understand that a lot of people they reject themselves. Like, you don't want to go to that mentor just because of you think that that person, he might be rich than me. What is he going to answer me? Is he going to, what matters most in this reality is how you approach people. People, they don't hate people, but just imagine if you try to approach me with attitude like trying to swear at me online, trying to seek for attention, that means it is very hard for me to help you. So, guys, in order to understand these rules, don't think you deserve that opportunity. You just have to always, you just always have to try to grab that opportunity any moment you see it. You don't have to regret that. Why? Why didn't I get that opportunity while I was the one who was supposed to get that opportunity? So don't think your article is good enough. Publish it. So that really means that don't think that what you are doing is good enough. Let's say if you are blowing accounts, d- don't think that it is good enough. You just have to always publish your work, publish what you're doing. Let people know what you're doing so that when you are doing wrong, that means they will be able to correct you. So, and you'll just have to know that if you're having a role model or someone you just want to be, just continue texting those people because it doesn't help to say that that person is going to judge me. How? You don't have to do that. So you don't have to be silent and time. Silence. Let's just write silence. Silence and time. Silence and time really means that you don't have to be silent thinking that you are going to get another opportunity. That means just because of I let's say someone I saw someone like who is my mentor or who I want him to be my mentor, and you stop texting him and you just be silent and think that that person is going to know whatever you're going through or is going to text you and ask if you're interested in trading. That is not possible. You must just learn to avoid that. Grab every opportunity that you get. Even if you find me or you see me one day, you will just have to ask, how does this market works? How does this, how are you doing this? So that is what matters most. So let's go to the next one. So I don't know the next one. What can we read? So let's go to the another one. Another one we can say that an important question. So an important question is, let me write it first. And an important question. So an important question simply means that you don't have to criticize yourself. You don't have to put pressure on yourself. You just have to ask yourself, if I'm putting a lot of pressure on me, who am I pleasing? You will just have to ask those questions. If I lost this trade and now this trade is now starting to act like a problem to me, it start giving me stress, I'm now no longer comfortable, I'm not no longer comfortable of holding it. You just have to come to a point of letting it go. You will just have to let it go. You don't have to hold something that you can see that it is not even working out. You just have to let it go. Let it letting go in trading is very much important, and you'll just have to know that letting go is one of our important rules. If us as traders or us as professional traders, letting go is one of our most important rules. So let's say number five, the power the power of now. So a lot of people can be confused while we are talking about the power of now. Like some of them, they will never understand. You are not going to overthink your way to a better future. You are not going to think your way to better past. All you have is now. And a lot of people, they don't understand that the time is now. The time can never be tomorrow or whatever. The time is now. Anytime that you are going to be having any opportunity, you just have to grab it that same time, that same moment. You don't even have to overthink or whatever. You just have to grab that opportunity. What I mean by that is that when you see the trade or when you see the entry, don't say that I'm going to look for another pair. You will just have to take that same pair and trade it until you reach your take profit. You don't have to say that I'm going to pull out when the price didn't even reach the target. Grab hold now. So if we can continue, but I didn't want this video to be long. So fact check your own thoughts. Let me write it while I'm quiet, then I will have to explain it. Yeah, well, we are talking about fact check your own thought. That really or that simply means that your thought will create scenarios in your mind that reflects your insecurities and fear and worries. Just have to know that if if you start building something in your mind, you will just have to be you'll just have to start having fear. That is everywhere, and everyone do that until he reach a certain age that he can see that now I no longer care. Nobody's watching at me. Nobody's looking at me. So you don't have to be that person that doesn't understand. You, if you are having a opportunity, grab it. So it is important to always check your own thoughts before accepting them, because in highly emotional situation your thoughts will tell you stories that aren't true. Fact check yourself. You will just have to understand that a lot of people, they can just commit suicide by just thoughts. Thoughts are very much difficult to understand. You cannot understand your own mind, but if you are a normal human being, you must see your advantages and disadvantages. You'll have to know how you think. How you think reflects who you are, and how you think will reflect who you are in future. So that is very much important. Importance, acceptance of is peace. I don't know what am I trying to say, but acceptance as acceptance is peace. So while we are talking about acceptance is peace, it's just that knowing how to let go traits is very, 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 very much important. You'll just have to know how to let go. You don't have to just hold just because of you think that you will win or whatever. No amount of anxiety will change your future. No amount of regrets will change your past. So you will have to understand that regretting won't even change your past. If you regret doesn't change your past, so it is very, very, very much important. Peace is found in acceptance. Accept imperfection, accept essential uncertainty, and accept the uncontrollable. So you'll just have to accept something that you cannot control. If you start knowing that this or what I'm doing, I cannot control it, you'll just have to accept, because once you start not accepting what you cannot control, you just have to understand that the market will always be dealing with you. You don't have to understand, tolerate, or even forget something, but if you want peace, you must accept it. Health starts in your mind. So, by health starts in your mind, everybody I think might be knowing what we mean about health starts in your mind. This is health. Health starts, health starts in your mind. So by health starts in your mind, you can go to gym, eat healthy, do or drink water in order for you to not have stresses or for you to be always healthy. Healthy. So it's very much important for you to understand this psychology, because you cannot trade while you don't have health. So health is very much important for you to